rotate over, and make
But they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
And so here's Sacramento following the basket by Freak.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Curry kicks to Pierce. Lets it fly from 18. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
Now here's Embiid. Rebound by Muscala. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Pierce. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. And the Warriors lead by 21.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Embiid with a screen on Iguodala. Here's Fultz. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 6 points for him.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Iguodala dishes to Pierce. Wing shot on the way. No good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Decker gets the bucket. Decker's got 13.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Now here's Pierce. The 11-footer that drops.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The Kings trail by 19. Right outside. Out left to the wing. Kicks it to Stokes. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this, for his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm. And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer. That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Right with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
From 15 feet away, and Pierce gets it to go on the assist by Curry. And the Warriors lead by 15. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Wright kicks to Embiid. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. There's the dish to Muscala. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Pierce for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Embiid's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Out left to the wing for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Puts one up from 19. The shot by Pierce will not go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
They retain possession. A wide open look here for Wright. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And we're back to the action here in this round 1 match. The Kings trail by 15. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Green is out there with Pierce. And it's Edwards in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. That's the wall. Here's Cousins. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Green. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
You really have to like the work they put in at the free throw line here in the half. I mean, they've been really aggressive in drawing fouls, and then they've been able to knock down their free throws.
The shot by Pierce will not go.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Kings have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Wasted no time on that one. 21 points in the game. Now, here's Thompson. Left side, Pierce. That's good. And the Warriors lead by 13.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
And Wright kicks to Cousins, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Kings trail by 11. Here's Wright. To the paint, here's Alexander. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Pierce. Not enough on that one as it misses. Sacramento's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And the basket good.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Screen by Cousins. And Wright kicks to Cousins. Can't hit from in close.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Pierce's shot is good.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
The Kings trail by 13. Cousins with a screen for Wright. And the pass to Givens. Over to the left wing. Passes it to Alexander. Sacramento moving it around. Cato just 4 to shoot. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Curry. Here's Pierce. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Pierce has got 8 here in the quarter.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
And it's working. As long as the defense gives you space, hey, let it fly.
Cousins inside. Edwards there. And that one's good. 25 points in the game.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Right, the pass to Cousins. Here's Alexander. Here's Givens. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket no matter who was offering the resistance. The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Here's the screen. Here's Pierce. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Pierce has got 10 points in the quarter.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Right outside. Fires from 14. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from DeMarcus Cousins. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Curry dishes to Thompson. And Pierce, here we go. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
And here is Wright. He kicks it to Cousins. Inside, here's Alexander. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Warriors leading by 10.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game one of the series for the Warriors.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Pierce. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Here's Cato. Money from the wing. 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Pierce puts one up from 19. No good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Ugly.
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
I mean, I just put in so many hours in the gym, you know, on playgrounds and everywhere in between. Now my shot is just as consistent as it gets. I can make most shots blindfolded, honestly. Making them in the game with my eyes open, that's a piece of cake, as you can see with my stats.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming up next,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And that will wrap up this round one broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.